Well, hello. You guys want to talk about some football? Sorry for my steering wheel being in the way here and having to make this in my car. No, I'm not going to yell. I know people get excited when they see me in the car making a video because they're like, oh, he's going to yell. He's going to blow a blood vessel. It's going to be entertaining. Now I'm here to talk to you guys. I haven't talked to you in a while. Jeez, that sun's really blasting the camera right now. Russell Wilson. You know, I've let it be known in the past before that he was my favorite quarterback in this league. And I, going into last season, specifically free agency, over this past summer, said I want Howie Roseman to make a move to get Russell Wilson here in Philadelphia. Trade Hurts and sweeten the deal with some picks or something. Get Russell Wilson here. The sky will be the limit. Holy shit, am I glad that that didn't come to be true. Sorry for my steering wheel being in the way here. I can only get the camera, the phone set up a certain way here. Yeah, so I am so glad that that fell through because Russell Wilson, and I thought these words would never come out of my mouth, is arguably the worst quarterback in the entire league, and that's just not exaggeration. That's like, he is probably the worst quarterback in the league. Okay, maybe he's not better than someone like Zach Wilson or someone who's going to be bounced out of the league, pretty soon. But he's top three worst. And it just blows my mind that I see this guy and I watch him play and I see what he did yesterday. And like, at the end of the day, I don't care. He doesn't play for my team. But just to see someone regress so bad, someone who I loved in this sport so much and loved watching him play, I thought he did the most with the least in Seattle, specifically these last 5 or so seasons. Man, does he suck now. And the thing that really got me motivated here to make a video is I put up a poll on my community tab here on YouTube, and I said, who would you rather have as a quarterback right now? Russell Wilson or Carson Wentz? And as of making this video, the ratio is 3-1 in favor of Carson Wentz to be your quarterback right now. And honestly, I think some of the votes for Russell Wilson might be people who are just like casual fans, like, I know he's probably not doing that good, but he's probably still better than Carson Wentz right now. Like no, he's not playing better than much of anyone right now. My God, and I'm like the biggest basher of Carson Wentz, the leader of none. And Carson, as much as I despise him, and as much as I've loved Russell Wilson in the past, I'm with everyone that is saying that they would take Carson Wentz over Russell Wilson right now, because I would too. Like, that's the craziest part about it is yes, right now, there's a bigger upside on having Carson Wentz as your quarterback. Let's pull up at the grocery store. People are going to watch me talk to my camera here. Anyway, it's insane. It's insane that I would have called anyone the most asinine, insane lunatic if going into this season you said Carson Wentz is going to be a more desirable quarterback for your team than Russell Wilson is going to be. There was a point last night that Russell Wilson had 3 pass attempts and 2 of them were interceptions. What? Oh, and you Seahawks fans, you must be giggling your ass off to the moon because you're getting a top 3 pick this year because you got Denver's first round pick. You got Denver's first round pick last year, their second round last year, and you're getting their first and second this year too. And like a 4th or 5th, another later round pick. Like, you guys must be giggling your ass off. You guys got stuck with Geno Smith. How's he doing? Oh, I don't know. What, that Pro Bowl quarterback? It's crazy. This is looking like the greater train robbery. Like, those of you who don't know, I mentioned it before, the great train robbery, the Herschel Walker trade that Dallas got from Minnesota. That may look like chump change compared to what Seattle's going to look like when they finish this one. Like, who knows what all those draft picks going to end up being for Seattle. Like, Seattle's in a prime position where they can get one of the top quarterbacks if they want to. Who knows? They might rock with Geno Smith for another year because he's putting up great numbers for him. Geno Smith has more than double the amount of touchdowns than, like, think of it. Try and comprehend that. Geno Smith has more than double the amount of touchdowns than Russell Wilson has this season. That's crazy. Oh, man. It's like, I hate seeing this happen to, like, one of the guys that I've loved to watch play the game. But, man, Russell Wilson looks cooked. Looks cooked. Forget about him cooking. He looks cooked. Let Russ get cooked. That's what Seattle said. Go out to Denver. Get your ass cooked, Russ. Man, like, I didn't see this coming. That's like, when I get something so wrong, I have to own up because, again, I was one of the people screaming from the mountaintops, get Russell Wilson here in Philadelphia. And, man, I can't be any more glad that fell through and that I was wrong on that. I mean, I still admire Russell Wilson's career pre-Denver, but, man. Oh, you people in Seattle, how are you feeling? I mean, you know, you're out of the playoffs currently and all that, but still, I know I'm not doing that to throw shade, but the point is that you're at least competitive for a playoff spot without Russell Wilson, and the quarterback you replaced him with just made a Pro Bowl. I'm just so stunned. Like, man, that game yesterday just sealed the deal. I was just like, yeah, Russ can't be this bad. This has to be an anomaly that he's playing this bad. Like, I've just been kidding myself. I've been a delusional alcoholic to this point. Like, saying, like, nah, it's not that bad. You know, I'm having a few drinks every night, and then it turns into 10 drinks every night. All right, stop at any time. Like, Russell Wilson will stop sucking at any time. No, he's not. He's done. Like, I'm sorry. I'm done on Russell Wilson. I'm done on holding out hope he's going to be a promising, sky's the limit type player anymore. Anyways, you guys in Seattle, like, you guys must be partying it up. You must be like, whoa, we got a top 3 pick. Oh, let's go. You might have the number 1 pick at this rate. I mean, the Texans just won again, so who knows? Maybe Texans will pull out a pair of wins here to end the season. Who knows? and they're going to have that tiebreaker because they have the tie. Like, that'd be crazy if the Texans lose the number 1 pick in the draft because they have that tie. That tie they got with the Indianapolis in the first week of the season, second week. Anyways, early on in the season. So anyway, Seattle Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you guys. Like, you got to be smiling ear to ear because I could just imagine because I just put myself in the shoes of, like, those Dallas Cowboys fans when they had that Herschel Walker trade go down. You get Emmitt Smith, you get numerous Pro Bowl, you got another another Hall of Fame caliber player or two. Oh man, you guys must be feeling like the early 90s Dallas Cowboy fans after they traded Herschel Walker away and got that haul back in return. Sorry. I had the flu weeks ago. It's still hitting me. So, on that note, I'm going to go in the grocery store, do some shopping here. Seattle Seahawks fans, sound off, pop off, laugh at Denver. And all the rivals of Denver, you must be giggling your asses off as well because they're stuck with Russell Wilson. And I said this in the comments to someone that commented on that poll that I put up. One of the crazy, ironic twists here of when I asked who would you rather have, Russell Wilson or Carson Wentz as your starting quarterback, we could have a situation where both Carson Wentz and Russell Wilson get cut from their team. Guys looking at me talking on the phone, so I gave him away. Anyway, you could have a situation where Carson Wentz and Russell Wilson get cut from their team, and then Denver has to go, we got to take someone. Carson! Come on. We could have a situation where Carson Wentz ends up being the quarterback at Denver because, honestly, you don't have a first or second round pick. you got to take someone over off the garbage heap if they're gonna cut ties. And Shannon Sharpe brought this up too, in that there's new ownership in Denver that came after Russell Wilson was acquired. So there's no like, this is our boy, we brought him in, you know, we're gonna take care of him, raise him. Like, no, they can be like, bitch, get out of here. I'll take the injury-prone white boy from Washington. Like, rather take him right now. As crazy as that is to think going into this season. Shit, man. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Russell Wilson. Man, I honestly thought he was going to ball out in Denver, and I wanted him to come ball out here in Philadelphia. And boy, I know people are saying like, well, you know, Philadelphia's a better team. He wouldn't have played as bad. Like, no, he's just a shit decision maker. You got to go by the eye test. And what looking at Russell Wilson tells you that he is playing like an intelligent level quarterback play right now. Like, he just looks terrible. Looks like a green as grass rookie that has no business being in the league. That's what he looks like. And he's turned into Donovan McNabb that doesn't all of a sudden want to be any sort of running quarterback. What a great time in your career to pull that one out, Russ. Anyways, Denver fans, how are you feeling? Seattle fans, how are you feeling? Raiders, Chiefs, anyone else that is used to playing Denver 2 times a year, how you guys feeling? Chargers? Oh boy. Oh, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone. And to the Cowboys, let's dance again in the playoffs. What do you say? Let's get to play each other again in the playoffs, and then we'll do some talking. That is all.